What if I told you that one of the most affordable SUVs on the market right now might actually be one of the smartest buys in 2026? Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Toyota Yaris Cross GXL FWD. And trust me, this tiny SUV is way more interesting than you might think. First things first, the design. At a glance, the Yaris Cross looks bold for such a compact vehicle. Toyota clearly wanted this SUV to feel bigger and more rugged than a typical city crossover. The sculpted hood, aggressive grille, and sharp LED headlights give it a surprisingly sporty personality. From the side, it has that classic compact SUV stance, slightly raised ride height, chunky wheel arches, and clean body lines. It's the kind of car that looks just as comfortable pulling up to a coffee shop as it does cruising through city traffic. But the real question is, does it actually perform well? Under the hood, the Yaris Cross GXL typically comes with Toyota's efficient hybrid powertrain. That means you're getting a combination of a gasoline engine and an electric motor working together to maximize fuel efficiency. And here's where things get interesting. This little SUV can deliver incredible fuel economy, sometimes around 60 miles per gallon depending on driving conditions. For a crossover vehicle, that's seriously impressive. But fuel efficiency isn't the only thing that matters. When you get behind the wheel, the Yaris Cross feels light, responsive, and extremely easy to drive. The steering is smooth, visibility is excellent, and the compact size makes parking in tight city spaces ridiculously easy. Honestly, this might be one of the best SUVs for urban driving. Now let's step inside. The interior of the Yaris Cross GXL feels modern, simple, and practical. You'll find a digital driver display, a responsive infotainment screen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a surprisingly good sound system. Toyota has also packed this vehicle with safety technology. We're talking adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Basically, the car is constantly watching the road with you. For families or daily commuters, that's a huge plus. But what about space? Even though the Yaris Cross is compact, Toyota has done a clever job with interior packaging. The rear seats offer decent legroom, and the cargo area is surprisingly practical for groceries, luggage, or a weekend road trip. Of course, this isn't a giant SUV. If you're expecting massive third-row seating or huge cargo capacity, this isn't that kind of vehicle. But for everyday life, it works beautifully. And then there's reliability. One of the biggest reasons people trust Toyota vehicles is their long-term durability. Historically, Toyota engines and hybrid systems have proven to be incredibly dependable, often lasting hundreds of thousands of miles with proper maintenance. That's peace of mind you can't always get from newer competitors. Now let's talk about the big question. Is the 2026 Toyota Yaris Cross GXL actually worth buying? If you're looking for a stylish, fuel-efficient, easy-to-drive SUV that's perfect for city life, this vehicle makes a lot of sense. It might not be the fastest SUV on the road. It might not be the biggest either. But when it comes to efficiency, practicality, reliability, and everyday usability, the Yaris Cross absolutely punches above its weight. And honestly, for a compact crossover in 2026, that's exactly what many drivers are looking for. But I want to hear from you. Would you buy the Toyota Yaris Cross? Or would you pick a different small SUV? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoy honest car reviews like this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because we have a lot more exciting vehicles coming your way.